Hello, everybody. This is Darth Torlin, giving you a microphone check. I want to. Hopefully, everything's okay. Um, I might have adjusted a few things in my audio stuff. So, yeah. Today, what we're gonna do is um, show you guys how I use OBS. I want to do a series of this teaching you people on how to stream, how I streamed, and how my tips and tricks can help you. Of course, these are completely not my ideas. Some of them are my ideas. Some of them are other streamers that have shown me a thing or two. So I'm just getting ready and preparing. Let me refill my water and all that stuff, and I'll get back to you. Hello everybody, sound check again. Just making sure my microphone and volume is okay. I've adjusted it a little bit, and hopefully it's much louder. Still good? Okay, good. Alright, well, it's time, I guess. Alright, so today's thing today I want to stream about is how to use OBS, right? People are out there, might not, okay, sorry about the screen here. The screen is here to not showcase, like, if I turn this thingy off, then it will showcase the infinite inception view of whatever, right? So that's why I have this little TV of my TV thing going on there. So yes, so there's a couple things that I want to talk to you guys about OBS. OBS is open source broadcasting stream. I forgot what the source. That's what it is. And I've been using this since the beginning of when I was streaming. I did try using Streamlabs, whatever that thing is called, and I didn't like the layout and stuff like that. Hello guys, hi. Hello Tina, hello Mirror, hello I see. Can never pronounce. I always say it in my mind, but I can't always say it. Thank you for the raid. Bro, same. I think everybody has a problem with the name, but anyway, the reason why I didn't like Streamlabs is because I just didn't like the feel for it. So I deleted that one and I just stuck with OBS Studios. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just it's just like cars. Different cars have, different companies, different flavors, right? We all like what we like. So, I've been using this software for a long time now, and I've really liked it, so that's why I stuck with it. Now, everybody might not know how to use OBS, and this is what I want to do. I want to teach you guys on how I set up OBS, how you could set up OBS, and just play it smart, stream smart, play hard. That's saying, it's like anybody who's gonna try out for, sports, right? You gotta know the equipment before you use it, blah, blah, blah. You gotta know the rules, blah, 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 right? Basketball. You need to learn how to, dribble the ball, right? There's several ways of how to dribble the ball, different techniques, how to throw the ball, how to do that stuff, right? Well, this is pretty much the same thing. You're a streamer, you should know your equipment, you should know how to do things. And once you set it up, everything will be flowing fine. And I think a lot of people struggle with this, and I know I do sometimes. I still struggle on how to use sometimes, and I definitely enjoy OBS Studios. I will mostly be trying to lurk and rest with the keyboard down, but I hope you will include the wonderful studio view and setting up. Yeah, I will do one by one of how to set up, how to do things, and the wonderful thing about OBS Studios is that I think people don't know how to save their profiles and and stuff like that. So as you can see, this is OBS Studios. You can and different people set up their OBS their screen differently. Now, gotta remember, there's the toolbar up here. You know, the files, editing, view, docs, profile, screen collection, choose, and help. Okay. Will you be keeping this VOD? Yes. I will also considering putting this up on YouTube. I haven't used YouTube in forever, and I've heard that they are YouTube is throwing out a trend or handle for free. So if you don't have the 50 followers, you can change your handle. And I think it's the URL included too. So if YouTube sends out the email that you can change out your handle or pick a handle name, you should do it. It will include all your URL, and I know that my URL is super long. I don't even remember it, and I haven't got the email yet, but they're slowly rolling out those emails to have people's YouTube handles instead of that long URL code or whatever have you. But I'm considering putting it on YouTube. I'm not sure yet. I'm still thinking about keeping it VOD, or I'm considering it. So, anyway. So you guys gotta know these different things up here that can also be helpful. The controls, I moved the control dock here up on top. Oops. Up here. If you can see my mouse, I have a large screen, guys, so yeah, you might say, what is this guy talking about? Yes, the mouse is hovering over the control panel right now. It has stop recordings, stop streaming. Of course, I'm streaming right now. I got the pause. It's got the virtual camera here, studio mode, settings, and exit. Okay. And then down here, I have the scenes. Now, if you guys are considering curious about scenes is pretty much your picture. Think of OBS your studio, right? Your studio, you're filming something, you're taking a picture. Scenes are considered a scene, right? In Act 1 and Act 2. Okay? Those are the scenes. And yes, I have several of them because this is how I set my OBS, and it's very simple. The next box here is called sources. Now, sources are your input, your webcams, your images, your microphones, webcams, anything to do with your input stuff, or mostly input stuff. It can also be your scenes, also, and things like that. We can go throughout details on furthermore about that stuff. Now, these two boxes are pretty much the same: audio mixer and audio monitor. These two boxes are very important. Some of you guys might not have the auto monitoring because it's a plugin. Auto mixer is pretty much your input stuff, your sound stuff, anything that has to do with audio, music, anything related to sound. We be about time, YouTube, person, mirror. A scene is what goes over the air when the source included. That's screen. Anyway, now audio monitor is a plugin, like I told you guys. Now this is very important when you're dealing with other audio, music, or anything that has to go on. And this thing is very helpful because it has two volume controls. If you can see the action, it's how you set up your volume through. Okay, think of it this way: you're on a studio, or a live concert. Every microphone, if it's a group, of course, they have different mics for different the voices, right? They got the amp, they got the air guitar amp, and anything that has to do with audio, right? And you're setting it up, and what this does, auto monitoring splits up your devices into different sections. So right now I'm just talking on my microphone, and it's connected. It's called HyperX, because that's what it is. That's what I have. And HyperX Quadcast microphone is really awesome microphone. I love this microphone. So, and if I have any other audio, it can show up right here, and I can adjust it and such. And and we can go further into audio. Audio is very important too. Also with cameras, right? And of course, when I restarted my computer, I didn't even turn on the webcam.
Sure. What do you want to turn on?
And there goes Alexa. But anyway, the
specific sign up for Amazon Music Unlimited, which lets you choose
computer cancel.
1 million songs on this Echo Dot.
I should just
it's
turn them
for
on.
30 days and then $4.99 a month until
Turn her off. Anyway, hey there, Maverick. So it's just very awesome to have the auto monitoring. Now this scene here, this box here, the status is what is going on throughout your stream. This is a very important box to have to showcase, and everybody can, everybody always afraid about the frames skipping. And I'll tell you the truth, guys. Don't care about the frames. Don't worry so much about skipping frames. It's of course important, but it doesn't really justify of you saying, "Oh, I'm skipping frames. Oh my gosh," it's not to worry about. If you're skipping frames, you're still streaming. And if you have a problem, of course this will go into the red. And right now my internet is fine. I'm streaming. I'm okay, right? Whatever happens, I'm still live, and my bit rate is what's important. Not your skip frames. Not whatever you're skipping frames. That doesn't affect you from streaming. Of course it goes on to the other side. There's always a 10-second lag, guys, in your streaming. When you're streaming, there's always going to be a lag. There's always going to be the skipping frames. If somebody is skipping frames, that's their internet. It's not the broadcaster. It's nothing to do with the broadcaster. It doesn't have to do with anything that is live. Skipping frames happens, yes, because of internet interruptions. It doesn't really affect your streaming. A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm skipping frames, blah blah blah." And everybody's so focused on that. And I feel that sometimes it can drive you crazy because it's not really affecting your stream. It's the bit rate. You have to worry about your output and your network. It's nothing about whatever is skipping. Everybody skips, right? Internet isn't always as great in your network, right? In your neighborhood, right? That's everybody worries about that stuff. But anyway, OBS. Now, I think very important, you guys. I can't change my profile, but it's very important to name your profiles. I don't know if I can't really click on profiles, so I can't really click on it to show you guys on what's important in profiles. Profile is where you can name your profile, right? You can give yourself a name, or let's see here. I don't know if I can show you guys profiles. I probably have to record it and stream it and record it and play the recorded side on it. I might have to find out how to do that. Now, scene collection is also important. You can title your scene. All this information can name it something, and then you can also export it. Exporting is actually saving your stuff. So, like I can't show you what it's under my profile, but my profile has an export selection under the menu bar. So, same thing with scenes, guys. Scene collection is what all this information is right here. So you can save and export it and then import it if everything's messed up, right? Let's just say you're moving to a new computer. You save your scene stuff. Like, I can walk you through it. Of course, you can, and this is what it is, right? And then you can go to your wherever you're gonna save it, right? I have mine on the desktop, and I also have it somewhere else, so I can save it at two places. One for OBS. OBS sometimes draw up the new information on your desktop. It sometimes doesn't search by your what's called your C drive, or wherever you keep your stuff. So you can save it, right? It's, of course, you replace it, and then it saves it. Same with profile. Whatever your profile is, you can save that profile. It's very important. Okay. Tools is also somewhat important. If you're gonna be a streamer, it's very important for tools, because some of the plugins have to be in the tools section. Notice I have OBS socket settings, and then I have Stream Decks. I got two of them, because sometimes it doesn't connect. OBS 28 really messed that up. So reason why I have two there is because of that situation. And I always have to right now, I don't know if they fixed it. They said that they fixed it, but Stream Deck is still having some issues about me connecting it to my Stream Deck and OBS, and when I press a button, sometimes it doesn't react right away. Okay, so that's what is up there that's important. Now, I have the starting screen scene, right? And this shows you what is going on here. I have 3 inputs. I got my timer. I have my audio, just in case. Now, audio. I have a section for audio. So if I have decided to add a different audio, I can place it in here. Now, the reason why I divided it, the reasons why I have these, I have a scene. Then I have, again, my audio. Then I have a TV. As you can see, I feel that you guys should do this too, is that you should divide your alerts. You should divide your audio into different scenes. Because you can add the scene to any, to add as a source, as input. Not hearing your audio on some of these scenes because I don't have the sorry guys, I don't have the audio into those sources. Again, I didn't add my audio to those scenes. That's why you couldn't hear me. I'm sorry. I forgot. So, if you're going to have audio in those different scenes, you got to add that audio scene to those scenes. Because like I said, like when Mir told me that you can't hear me, it's because that I didn't have the source inside those scenes. That's why it's very important to drag your audio to those scenes. So, now, you guys are probably asking, oh, settings, alright? Let's go to settings, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Hopefully, it pops up. Yeah, okay. My big TV screen is in the way. Let's click on it. Come on. Oh. Can you guys see the settings now? Anybody can see the settings, right? Everybody can see. I can see the settings. Of course I can see the settings. Can anybody else see the settings? Okay. The settings tab, the window, somewhat. Yeah, it might be too small for you guys because my screen is pretty large. I'm not sure how to fix it. Well, then you gotta get a bigger TV. Okay, so in general, I just keep it as default stuff. It's not really. You can go ahead and play around with this if you really want to play with the general stuff. Now, Steam Stream is very important. You gotta connect with Twitch, and since I'm in the California area, I put it as the Los Angeles, California area. And then you can enable, you can have better TV, whatever have you. Okay, you gotta connect it and stuff like that. Now, output, there are different output modes, and I have it on advanced. Streaming is audio 1, track VOD. You can select Twitch VOD with any other of these 6 channels, guys. Very important if you guys want to really try to get out of the DMCA. And that's the trick, guys. If you have music, go in the background. Everybody wants to get around with it. That's the trick. Is you have to put your audio on 6, and then Twitch VOD, you have to make sure it's not selected on 6. That's how people have music that are keeping their VODs. That's just wrong. I think it's still wrong to play copyrighted music, I feel, because it's not yours. I understand people want to work with music. I understand that. It's just that right now the rule states that anything that is copyrighted will get DMCA'd, and that's a thing. And if you guys want to test it, go ahead. That's the way of how to avoid the strikes. But remember, guys, there are Twitch members that have usernames that will sit inside your stream and watch you. And if you are playing that copyrighted music, sometimes they will give you that strike. That can still happen. And I've heard about that happen. That happened to one person. I don't remember the name right now, but anyway. Going on. Recording. Yeah. So it's pretty much all set there. Audio, I have bitrate of 320. I keep that on 320, blah, 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 whatever, right? I don't really worry about this buffering playback yet. And depending on your, I agree, and technically they could still be found in violations even if they are, yes. Now, depending on your resolutions of your screens, you guys gotta rescale output. And that's what I have there. That's my screen size. And actually a little bit bigger, but because I got the hertz. Actually, it's not that bigger. But yes. So depending on your screen size, you put that down. And then it's what your bit rate is. Streaming, you take your speed, you do your speed test on your internet, and you are taking the your uploads, not your upload, your down. No, your upload speed, because you're sending. You're not receiving, you're sending out stuff. So, whatever your MPS is, you divided that into, I forgot the mathematics, I think is divided by, or something like that. And there's ways to I forgot how to do the math. I did the conversions online, and you gotta put that bit rate down there. Your keyframes, 2 seconds, that's the average. Max, of course, and high, I keep that on there. You can change around your presets and your profile. Some might take it depending on your speed. Your internet speed is what drive these numbers up and down and stuff. Okay. Now audio, I disable all my audio because I have a VM voice meter on my computer. It's pretty much a those those big technology audio receivers. So I disable this. You guys can add, you can put your microphone. Some people do it, and that's fine. But I have imported my audio, so that way I have more control over what is my main microphone, because I only have one microphone, and that's all you need pretty much. And that's why I have all my stuff disabled, because I want to be in the control of it. I don't want OBS to really drive that forward. And like I said, the advanced monitoring defense is the voice meter. Banana. They have weird names. Okay. Voice meter, banana, and then they have voice meter. I forgot the second one. But it's pretty much they have voice meter. We can go through that. I definitely feel that people, when they stream, they should split their audio, because it's very important. Because this way, if you have a lot of webcams, a lot of I told Tina this the same thing. If you have a webcams mostly nowadays have microphones, and if they are on mute, or if they're always going to be signaling your audio, your microphone, it's going to be picked up. So what voice meter banana does, it just it picks it up automatically, and you don't have to worry about setting it up, setting it down, whatever have you. A lot of people are having that audio issue. Oh, my microphone, or OBS crashed, or it just picks up my different microphones. That's what this does. These other options are out there, and you guys need to know about it, because it can help you stream. I feel that is very important to you guys. Video, again, it's pretty simple. And I have my bass, and then I have my output scale. I tone it down just in case. Of course, I have a larger screen and so forth. And these pretty much filters are just the simple basic stuff. I didn't change that. Some people might have, some people will, just depending on your monitor, guys. This is the videos. And yes, OBS has hotkeys. The F1s, the F12, and there are a few hidden ones. Actually, I think the F function keys go up to 16. I think, or is it 18? But anyway, all these stuff can be, hotkeys can be controlled by your keyboard, your num keys, your if you are not using a Stream Deck. If you are, you can still use the hotkeys. There's simple or things. You can also, of course, I have a Stream Deck, so I don't use these hotkeys. Yes, you can set hotkeys up into your OBS. I think a lot of people, it's just, I can, set something up. I can set num key number 1 to my starting screen. I can do num key number 2 for my hobbies and gamings. Yes, it's there, guys. Great. No, delete. Delete, trash it, stop. See, now oh, yeah. So, you can set up hotkeys on your keyboard, for OBS. And I don't play around with this stuff here. Advanced, I normally don't play around with it. It's just that whenever I record, I have a setting that I like to use. I always forget what I set hotkeys to, so I don't like using them. Yeah, that's another thing. Of course, you can write them down. And then I just leave the rest alone. I don't go through that stuff. Okay. So let's bring back the TV so you don't get exception there. Alright. Now, if anybody has questions or concerns about learning more about OBS or streamings, I do have a forum. If it comes up right, I don't think it comes up right away. My bot is a little slow on the slow slide, but it will happen. Uh-oh. Come on, Stream Elements. I know you're there. I see your name there. Alright. So, just to keep up going here is just that, again, I feel that everybody should do this. I think, still think everybody should split up their audio, their alerts in this source because a lot of people might have different scenes, right? And let's just say if I want to change my alert to something, right? I don't have to go to here and change my alert to every single, like I said, like I only have 3 scenes. I got my starting, I got my hobby and gaming, right? And then I also have my ending stream. And my ending stream, so, like it would be very, very hard sometimes. It can be very repetitive if you have, let's just, have, if you have like the same, what I'm saying? It's like, alright, let's just say, this is just a test. I'm just gonna put this test. I'm gonna create a text. Yeah, test, right? All up on here, right? But then I have to do it on, I want to do it on my starting screen, right? Whatever it might be. It can be a text, it could be an image, right? Or it could be an audio file, or a video, right? And you do this like 5 times. There it goes. Or, it's my bot. My bot's slow. So, if you are going to do this, like, put this image in every single starting screen and ending screen, right? You have to copy it to every one of them. But, hold on. Let me do one thing here. Let me add a scene. Set screen. Okay, so I just created a new scene with my audio. Boom, right? But then I need to bring over that test, right? So what if I decide, like if I want to add my audio, my um let's just say my overlays, right? I can just select the layer, select it to the source, and collect my overlays, and boom, right? Everything's here. Everything's here. I might have lost the test thing that I was doing, right? Well, what if if I were to do, I don't know, let's just do an image, whatever, right? Let's just go here. Let's go to pictures. Right? Whatever, right? What if I want this and this, let me remove my overlays so you can guys understand what I'm trying to do here. Let's just say I want this in my starting soon page, right? Well, let's go to the start, go here, click on the add, and collect the scenes. And then existing is on, so I just have to go down here and click on the test stream. Boom. Hello? 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 I didn't lose. I'm still here. Oh no, maybe I did. Hello? Hello? Don't say anything important, Darth, for 15 seconds. Oh no. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello? Alright. Hello? And oh no. Live. Hello? Can everybody hear me? So, like I said, going back. So my test screen is here, right? Because I have my test screen. I have my test stream here, right, with the image. And when I go back to my starting screen, I have the pie thing. So I can actually take it out too if I really wanted to. Hold on. Let me do it. So let me remove my test screen here. Doesn't remove from my scenes. It's just my sources is gone of it. So if I want it back, or let me go back to the hobby, right? And then I can add the scene to test. Right? The test will become that. So let's go ahead and remove the test because I don't really need it anymore, right? So, and you can see that if you're going to change, let's just say if I want to change something in my alerts, then I can go to my alerts scene here and change it under there. So I don't have to look for it in every single thing. Like for my starting soon screen, I have my audio here, and then I got a timer, and of course my show time is done. So I can change that out, right? Unless if it doesn't really want to show change. There we go. So if I want to make a change out of my audio, I go to my audio, right? And if I want to add my, let's just say, add my alerts to it, I can add my alerts to it. Boom. All done. I don't have to sit there and add all my alerts to this starting screen because I have it all organized under my alerts. Sorry. I lost a few people. Oh no, my bit rate's horrible. Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Anybody out there? Hello? Alright, guys. I think my internet keeps buffering me out. It says I'm live, but I think it's still Twitch's side. Whatever's going on with Twitch. So, the stream restarted for us about one. Yeah, I kind of figured that it was Twitch's side when I'm still streaming, when it still says live. Okay. Maybe. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do really quickly is I'm going to go ahead and change that to. Okay, this is my bot. Say hello to my bot. My bot is, and of course, my OBS still being. Alright. Hopefully that will showcase what I'm seeing. No, it did not. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry guys. I guess that's not gonna work. Alright. I need to fix my little trick form phone. I'm gonna use actually no. There it goes. Hopefully that will do it here. So, if you guys have any input about how to learn about streaming, go ahead. There's a forum for you. If you want to learn more about OBS, go ahead. Please ask away in my forum. I also can teach you about stream elements, commands, and how to use them. I can also do Nightbot. There too. I know how to do. I'm learning how to do another open source broadcasting program. It's called Prism Studios. Now, what that is that it's a new OBS pretty much. It's a little bit more user friendly, and it can go onto your mobile devices. Um, I even asked the person on YouTube to see if it can work on a Nintendo Switch Lite, because not everybody can stream on a Nintendo Switch Lite. So, hoping that that program can go onto your onto the light itself and record there. You can stream the light. But anyway, that's there and there. I'm still learning how to use it. I was gonna use it today and show you guys the better. Not me being live on OBS, being live and showing you a case on how to use it, because being live on OBS and teaching you through it, it can totally mess up. Like when I was showing my different scenes, my audio wasn't implemented in there, so you guys couldn't hear me for a few minutes. I was talking about how the scenes, if you put your alerts in one scene, all your alerts in one scene, all your overlays in one scenes, and having just the basic the three basic scenes, like the starting scene, the hobby or game, and then ending, and down below you can have other scenes. Like I said, it can be more better for you, because you can like I said, stream what is it, what did I say, stream smart, play hard, or something like that. Well, this is the smart way, I believe, because if you have an alert that you want to add into your scenes, you only have one alert to go to, which is alerts, and you can put that alert in that scene. You can add that into your source, so you don't have to go into each individually to add that alerts, because my alerts is right there. All the things are right there, and you can pretty much see all the alerts. My audio's there, my TV. Like, if I want my TV back, I can put my TV back. It's all there. Right there is my TV. Of course, everything's off because, my overlays, right? I can return my overlays right here. Then instead of, because I have different overlays, as you probably can see. I will be doing Legos, right? That will change my Lego scenes to my Lego scenes. Then if I wanted to have a Switch game where I want to play a Switch game, I can have my Switch overlay. So if I want to play Animal Crossing, I don't know whenever I'm going to play Animal Crossing again, I have the overlay ready to go. And then whenever I want to play Division 2 again, whenever that's going to happen, I got a screen for that. It's all right there in my overlays, so I don't have to plug it in into my sources. I can go to my overlays over here and add it in, and that's all it takes. And then I can modify my Stream Deck to say, I want to do that. It's all right there, so if, like I said, like all my overlays are in my overlays, like I said. So if I wanted to, oh, um, hey, Fear, how have you been? I haven't seen you in ages. Um, so like I said, having different sections here can help you stream better and smarter and a lot more sufficient, smoothly. Um, so that's all I think I'm gonna talk to you guys today. I think I've gonna go ahead and I've been okay, I guess. Yeah. Um, I don't know. Let's see here. Alright, guys. I don't know what else to talk about, guys. Seriously. I think I have given you guys a lot of information about OBS Studios. I know it's a lot to take in. A lot of you may know what you're doing, and that's just okay. I'm just trying to help you guys out and help you guys to become a better streamer. And that way you don't have to sit there and always worry about what's going on because your OBS crashed. So, like I said, if you guys have, like a lot of people may wonder, okay, what if I change computers? And that's how you're gonna do it. You're gonna import your scenes or profile too, and your scenes together, and I don't know where there's a line over here. I'm pressing buttons. So you can import your files or whatever you worked on beforehand into a newer OBS or a new computer or whatever. Or if you've done audio seems to be cutting in and out a bit now. Yeah, I know. My skip frames. Alright, guys, let's go raid. I'm gonna raid into somebody. Who shall we raid it to? I have no idea who's streaming. Alright, I think I know who we can go to. Here's my raid calls, guys. Thank you for joining me today. Is my ending stream? Oh, okay. Yes. My audio is in my... Alright. So grab my, buffering, unstable. Yeah. Alright, let's go raid. The stupid Twitch is telling me something differently, and OBS says I'm live. I'm skipping frames like crazy. Now it says blah blah blah. I think Twitch is twitching. Go ahead. Let's raid.